Hello guys and welcome back. So now in this video we're gonna damage the police officers and also allow the police officer to damage our player as well. For that what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on AI characters, then open up the AI character navigator script. Okay, click on police officer script. As you know, right here we have the character health and present health. So what we're gonna do now is just simply copy this character die and character hit damage method. Then on the police officer script, if we scroll down right here, we're gonna paste it. And when we kill one police officer, we're gonna give the player $50, for example, and the current kill will be increased by 1. And right here in the character die, we're gonna add one thing more, that is we're gonna set the shooting range of the police officer to 0, and that is all we have to type right here. Okay, so now we can damage the police officer from our player script. So save the script, get back right here. Okay, and let's open up the script, the shooting controller, and right here in this section right here, copy this whole thing. Just as we damage the character, we're gonna damage now the police officer. So right here type police officer, then instead of this type character, or you can type police officer as well. Right here type police officer, which is our class name and also script name. And then if the police officer is not null, then police officer dot character hit damage. This method we're gonna pass a value to it from here, which is give damage value, and we're gonna show the blood effect on the police officer. Okay, that is all we have to do for the police officer. Now if we save the script and then start the game, now if we try to damage the police officer, okay, let me shoot the police officer. As you can see, we can shoot the police officer and also we can kill the police officer as well, if you notice. Okay, so everything works fine. Now let's allow the police officer to damage our player. And in order to do that, on the player movement script, we're gonna open this, and right here we're gonna do the same as we did for police officer. So let's copy all these things, click on player movement right here at the top, let's add that. Then just as we did in the start right here, we set the present health to character health, so right here we're gonna do it as well. Then we can copy these two methods, which is right here, click on player movement, and at the bottom paste it. Okay, and our character die, we will not play anything, we will just simply kill our player. Okay, so let me remove all of this, and we will instantly destroy the player game object. Okay, now to damage it from the police officer script right here in this, now we're gonna do the same thing as we did on shooting controller. So from the shooting controller, let's copy this, paste it right here, and now if the raycast hit the player movement, okay, we're gonna do that now. So name this as player movement as well, or you can name this just player. So if player movement script is found and it is not null, then we're gonna damage the player. Okay, and you can see the police officer give damage value is 3, so 3 gonna be passed from here to this take damage. Okay, it is similar as other things. Okay, now we also need to show the blood effect on the players. So let's now uncomment the blood effect and save the script. Then get back right here, click on police officer. We need to provide the blood effect. So as you know, we already added the blood effect on this rifles player rifles, which is this one. So click on police officer and drag and drop this blood effect in there. That is all we have to do. Now, as you can see, the police officer is walking. If we now kill this character, for example, okay, now as you can see, the police officer instantly kill us. Okay, because if you notice right here, the police officer was shooting very fast, and the reason behind this is if you check the time between shoot, it is 0. So we need to change the time between shoot to 1 now. Okay, and when you change it to 1, then play the game again. Let's directly click on game manager and set level 1 to true, and now as you can see, after 1 second the police hit the player and it shows the blood effect as well, as you can see. Okay, and it looks great. Alright, so now the police officer can damage us, and we can also damage the police officer as well. The police officer die as well, as you can see. And that is it for this section. Okay, we just now have to add the other type of police officer, and that police officer will have different type of body, and also that police officer will be a little bit harder from this one, so we're gonna increase their range and damage value. Okay, and also the vision and shooting radius as well. So it's also a task for you guys, so if you can do that, then do it by yourself, and if not, then the next video will be on that.